Good morning to you, or good afternoon, good evening, Scorpio. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot, all depending on the time that you're watching this video. So this is going to be a general reading for you, Scorpio. Just take what resonates with you and leave what does not. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Remember to like, to follow, to subscribe. I will appreciate that. And if you'd like to book a reading with myself, my details are at the end of the video. So Scorpio, man holding a heart, attachment, angel of strength. This is quite interesting. Let me just put these cards away. So either this is yourself or this is somebody that you're dealing with. It's a very loving situation. It's somebody who holds their heart on their sleeve, somebody who's very romantic, who has loving attention and loving intentions. But there is some kind of attachment. Could be an attachment to this person that some of you are experiencing. Could also be that you're needing to realize that you have this loving situation, but some kind of attachment needs to be overcome so that you can move on with situations. So there is something here, we'll get more clarification with the tarot cards, which requires you to overcome your fears and to be focused with your strength, with your love, with your knowledge, but also to be confident within yourself, within this love situation, and looking at this past attachment that some of you are holding on to. Some of you can also be very much, putting on this false front to people, not wanting to reveal your true self to people, maybe afraid to be yourself or to show people that you are this very loving, kind person. And you need to overcome that fear of thinking that people are going to think that you're weak if you are a romantic, or if you are loving, or if you are generous and kind in your love situation. So really about overcoming your own personal fears here in your situations. Okay, Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, Three of Cups. Interesting cards coming out here. Capricorn energy coming out here. So you could have Capricorn in your chart. You could have a Capricorn person around you. Or, remember, the cards also have their own meaning. So what are we seeing here? Some of you are in a situation where there was a lot to learn, to understand, to navigate. It's like you really had a lot on your plate in this recent past. And there was a situation that unfolded where you had this wonderful new opportunity to maybe start something new, to invest in something new, to allow some kind of a new situation to unfold. It could have been a new business situation for some of you. It could have been a new career situation for some of you. Some of you could have also been in a situation where there was a love situation within a work dynamic where there was something new that had happened, but there was a lot that was on your plate, and there was some kind of a love situation that had developed, but you were kind of not in the right space for that. But we see that there has been this energy of feeling very much as if you're on your own, that you have to face the world and face your problems by yourself. Some of you could be in a situation where you are overworking yourself, and but you also have this desire to be in something new. So there's this conflict within yourself, this desire for something new. You feel this passion within yourself that you want to be free. You want to move on to something new. You don't want to stay stuck in the past, but in the present moment, you still feel very much alone in your life and in your situations. We see that you wanting to move forward to socials and parties and having fun and moving forward with that and being acknowledged as well. But this is weird. It's very important that you realize that when you have so much that you have to cope with, you need to not cause yourself to become overwhelmed with dealing with so many situations, and allow people to help you, allow people to acknowledge you, and allow people to see you for who you really are, as opposed to who you think they want to see. So I also see that there's a lot of new opportunities for some of you, new relationships, new commitments, socializing, meeting people, having these new love situations, new relationships unfolding. but also looking at, opportunities that are affording you the opportunity. Again, using the word opportunity again, didn't really want to use that word again, but another word did not pop into my mind. But you needing to move forward, and these things allow you to move forward. And some of you could be a little bit confused, could be feeling a bit stuck about that, not sure whether you really want to, but you want to. It's a little bit of attachment. There's attachment, so there's some kind of movement. You could be moving, could be taking a trip, taking a holiday, could be something requiring a change, even with a career, some kind of movement. But there's this attachment to the past. Okay, let's see, what is this? And Capricorn energy again coming out, the devil energy. Some of you could have been involved with a Capricorn person. Some of you could have Capricorn in your chart as well. So there's a lot of temptation here. There's a lot of, and also mindfulness is very important here for you as well, Scorpio, in your situations. Okay, temptations and drama. Sometimes, one must be very mindful of not creating situations for oneself where there's this drama, there's this conflict with the ego. I know some people like it when other people are talking bad about them because they seem to think it's a good thing. And you need to walk away from that kind of thinking if that is the way that you're thinking. It's like you want to be on purpose. You want to be deliberate in the things that you're doing. You want to attract attention and get attention. You just want to be noticed. So you need to move away from that attention. It's that, yes, you're loving and you're kind, but you need to be loving and good in a good way, not using it in an egotistical way, but walking away from that and walking away from creating drama in your life and in your situations, attracting negative energy, attracting negative attention. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of what is it that you're attracting when it comes to love, when it comes to yourself in a love situation. Be also mindful that, yes, you may win arguments and conflicts and you may be able to justify yourself in what is it that you're doing, but you do need to move away from this way of being and thinking. And even though it's small steps that you need to take, you do need to take steps to allow change and not get caught up in illusion and drama about how you think things should be. Some of you could be having a situation with a Pisces person as well. So there is this energy of moving forward. You could be wanting to move towards a Pisces person, but not necessarily so. Could also be in your chart. But this is also about you not allowing situations to get out of control. Also, being very clear when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to your knowing. Some of you could be feeling very psychically attuned. Some of you could be feeling very much in touch with your higher self and knowing, your higher self will always lead you in the right direction. There's a wisdom in that, it's not the easy path, it's always the more difficult path to follow. And you will know whether it's your illusions, whether it's your ego, whether it's your higher self that is leading you forward. Some of you are also thinking very much about the future. You could be having earth energy as well around you in your chart. You could be dealing with the male Capricorn person. Some of you could be dealing with somebody like that. But it's also about you realizing that you, or somebody with a very strong masculine energy, Capricorn person. So it's about you planning yourself for the future, thinking about where it is that you want to be, thinking about how it is that you want to be. So there's a lot of planning to be made. However, there is still situations from the past that is lingering in your present and in your future. So you need to learn from the past, change the perspective that you may have, try and gain better understanding. And even with moving forward financially, there are lessons to be learned and to be gained from the past situations. And this can allow you to have a better perspective when it comes to your relationships and your situations. Yes, there were mistakes made in the past. There was drama in the past. There was negativity in the past. So learn and move away from that energy of creating drama and rather focus on creating stability, peace, and love. I mean, we're in December, guys. We're going towards Christmas period. It's about a season of love, joy, and happiness. And we're moving towards a new year, a new cycle beginning. So really take a good look at what has happened over the past 12 months and look at how you need to evolve and how you need to change and what lessons you have learned. Okay, sorry, this my little doggy. I'm just give me a second. I just want to pacify him. I will be back. Okay, sorry about that. He also wanted to have his 2 cents in the reading. Okay, so where were we? A lot to take stock of. A lot to take stock of, Scorpio. Okay, let us see what else does the cards have to say for you. Ace of Pentacles, definitely. Okay. Leo energy coming through here. So there's been like a lot of people in your space. For some of you, there's a lot of energies around you. But also, there hasn't been a lot of honesty for a lot of you that you've been dealing with. There's been a lot of, things that have been challenging. We see that, there has been new ideas, new opportunities that have brought you this temporary happiness. It could be situations that have unfolded that have, given you greater insight and greater flow. You've had wonderful ideas. You've had wonderful opportunities for communication and these wonderful new beginnings that have really felt like it was a gift, and there's been this happiness and this joy with this wonderful new beginnings that are happening for you, these wonderful new opportunities that are literally opening up for you. But with this wonderful new opportunities that are opening up for you, Scorpio, there is also chaos that has and is coming towards you in terms of you needing to change your perspective. So there's a lot got to do with you needing to change the way you have been thinking and changing your perspective and realizing that you don't know everything. There's some kind of a truth coming out with yourself, with somebody else, some kind of like your foundations is being rocked at the moment, your belief systems is being rocked at the moment, and there's a lot of messaging going back and forth. But this chaotic situation is quite necessary to give you the wake up that you need, to, give you some insight and perspective about where you are and where it is that you need to be. Some of you could also be feeling as though you are having a calling in your life. Some of you might be feeling as though like some situations are unfolding that is giving you a second chance. There's almost like an awakening within yourself, but you're also needing to realize that you do need to overcome your fears and, realizing that a lot of the patterns are being repeated because there has been a lack of honesty. There has been some kind of deceit that has happened in your situation, either yourself or somebody else. But this has also been a result of you wanting to just protect yourself. It's like it's okay if everybody else is affected as long as you are not affected. So you're needing to realize there has to be this fairness in life, and you are never always going to be the one that never gets hurt or that never gets disappointed. Life is so cyclic. Life is not always a smooth road. There are bumps in the road. There are situations that are challenging, and there are things that are demanding. And no matter how much you do try to protect yourself from the hardships or the challenges of life, life comes with that. It comes with these challenges. And the strength is in you needing to realize that you need to overcome situations, and it's not always possible to protect yourself from every situation, but rather to learn from situations and to leave certain things in the past. There's some things that you just need to leave, but there is something from the past that is sort of like lingering here and something that you do need to deal with. Okay, let's check a clarity card for you guys. Let's see what is it that you guys have further clarity card for Scorpio. Okay, card for Scorpio. Let's see. Finding sanctuary. This is very important that most of you allow yourself to have this peacefulness and allow yourself to connect to your spiritual, your higher self, to your divine power, to whatever it is, your belief system, and to practice your belief system and to practice your prayers and to practice whatever it is that you need to do. And it's not just about doing things, and a lot of people pay lip service to spirituality, to religion, to whatever. This is about you really finding that inner peace within yourself, within your soul, within your spirit, and opening up to that direction, and opening yourself up to the divine, and allowing yourself to gain the courage and the strength to know when to detach from situations, to know when to open up, and to understand what that word detachment actually means. Remember, it doesn't mean cutting yourself off and not caring about people. It's about learning not to take everything so personally. And some things are just the way that they are. Some things just happen the way that they are, and you need to learn acceptance. Very difficult it's a difficult situation for many of us, for all of us, learning acceptance, detaching, and not taking things personally. So, Scorpio, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading, and I'm going to try to be a bit more regular. Things have calmed down a little bit for me. So, I'll see you guys again soon. So, take care and goodbye.